Hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review from me. I am Random Ross and today I am doing a review on Ant-Man and the Wasp. Directed by Peyton Reed, starring Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, am I pronouncing that right? With Micheal Douglas, Laurence Fishburne and Michelle Pfeiffer. So this is the sequel to 2015's Ant-Man, and it is the 20th installment in the MCU. That's right, 10 years, and they have made up to 20 films. And I have to do a ranking of them at some point. It's going to take me ages, but yes. Anyway, yeah. Today I am reviewing, well, I've just said Ant-Man and the Wasp. So, yeah, like I said, sequel to Ant-Man and that. So, yeah, let's just get on to my likes and dislikes about this film. First of all, the likes. I like this sequel. It was a fun ride. There was a lot more humour in it, a lot more comedic content, and there were a lot more ants and a lot more growing and less shrinking. I mean, we had the shrinking and that and stuff, as always, because it's Ant-Man. Now, the other things I liked. First of all, Paul Rudd. He was great in this as he was in the last film. He can be a funny guy, and then he can, and then he's like, he knows when it's time to get serious. So I enjoyed his performance in this as Ant-Man. Also, Evangeline, you know who, is it Evangeline Lilly or something? Kate from Lost. I enjoyed her. She seems to look more attractive in this one than she did the first one. Whether it's the hair she's had done, whether she's become more badass, yeah, I just liked her a lot more in this one. Probably because she had more of a bigger role in this, co-starring along, doing more, you know, she wasn't. I would say that the Wasp isn't Ant-Man isn't like the sidekick or anything. She's her own hero, her own like individual super being and that. And yeah, I think they do make a team in that. And I enjoyed the performances from our leads. Micheal Douglas as laid back and as cool as ever. I also liked Ghost. Yes, she was a villain, but yet she wasn't a villain. In fact, I would probably say that this one didn't really have much of a villain in it. It had some bad guys in it, some thugs and that, but no major villain. No threat of the world being destroyed or anything. And I guess I like that. Like it was something simple, like some black market arms dealer wanted the lab because of the quantum field. I will get to that very shortly in the spoilers that I'll do. Um, yeah, I also just loved the story. I loved the effects, the cinematography, the directing, and everything was just spot on, and I enjoyed this. Now, I'm going to go into some spoiler territory, so if you don't want to know what happens or you haven't seen this, well, just skip to this timestamp right now. If you don't, well, you have been warned, okay? So, I'll give you a few seconds to skip and avoid the spoilers if you don't want to know. So, ready? Okay, let's go. Spoiler time. So, basically, in this one, there's hope for Micheal Douglas's wife, played by Michelle Pfeiffer in this, to come back after she was lost in the quantum realm in the first film. She shrunk down so small to deactivate a missile, she ended up getting sucked into the quantum realm and had been there for over 30 years. That's all they wanted to get in this. All they wanted to do. But there was also the ghost who wanted to cure her condition, as her father, who was a former agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., wanted to do. But it all went belly up for her, and she ended up being exposed to a quantum leap machine years before, and basically she just wants it all undoing. And the person to help her out is Laurence Fishburne's character, who was pretty much same old Laurence in this, and that, playing Micheal Douglas's ex-best friend. Yeah, I liked his character too in this. Um, so, other things I liked about this. Oh, another spoiler ahead. There is a mid-credit scene, and if you've seen Avengers Infinity War, you will know what happens. But I'm gonna, like I say, I'm in the spoiler zone at the moment, so I'm gonna tell you anyway. In the mid-credit scene, Scott, Ant-Man, he goes into the quantum realm to collect some quantum energy, and then before you know it, as they're bringing him back, they count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Before that sentence gets finished, it's sad to say that the Wasp, Hope, and her parents and that are turned into dust. And I thought when they stopped there, and he was like thinking, okay, very funny and all that, I was thinking, Thanos, because this does take place around, I would say, yeah, it does take place around the same time as Infinity War. So it's not before Infinity War, but it's definitely way after Civil War, Captain America. But this is around the same time as Infinity War. So I'll leave it at that. There is another credit scene after. There's a mid-credit scene that I've just told you. Then there is a post-credit scene. These days in the MCU, post-credit scenes aren't really that good. They're like nothing too important. But I always stick around anyway to see what it is. And, in case it does matter or anything. So anyway, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I enjoyed this film a lot. My negatives, my dislikes... Yeah, well, I can't really think of any because I really enjoyed this film. And I do recommend it to you all who wants to see it. Yes. Okay, so I've probably rambled on long enough as it is. So let's just get on to my final thoughts and ratings. I loved the performances everybody gave in this, from Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, and Micheal Douglas. Everyone in this film, and that it didn't drag on too long. It was just literally under 2 hours, about 117 minutes, near enough 2 hours. And that I enjoyed the effects, the cinematography, everything on this film. I enjoyed it and I honestly can't think of really anything negative to say about this film, as I enjoyed it so much. Please excuse the noise outside. Like I say, it's a red hot day and I've got the window open. So let's see, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, I enjoyed this one and I can't recommend it enough for you all. So, with all that being said, do excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, so with all that being said, I am probably going to give Ant-Man and the Wasp... yeah, but what the hell, I'm giving this... I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 and that, because I enjoyed it. If would I watch it again? Probably. And that, yeah, why not? Yeah, I watched all the others more than once, so why not this one? Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this random review. Have you seen Ant-Man and the Wasp? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links, my Facebook group, Merchant Movies and TV Shows, and my Twitter and Instagram are all linked down below in the description, so be sure to do all that. And until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.